Hey, what's up everyone? This is Silver Slayer. Thank you for tuning into this video. Before we start real quick, I want to mention my merchandise store. It's a perfect way to express your love for precious metals in a fashionable and affordable manner. We have the Got Silver shirt. We have I Heart Silver, we have Gold Buffalo mugs, we have the Dollar Crash symbol, we have hoodies of them, we have I Heart Silver mugs, we have Britannia t-shirts, everything, all and beyond. If you guys really do want to support the channel, this is the best way. The link will be in the description. But anyways, let's jump into the video. Hey, welcome back everyone. So today I want to talk about how silver is building a foundation, a support level around $18 and what this means for prices in the near future. Now, previously we've seen silver support levels around the mid $17 range, even lower than that, around $17.20, which meant that silver's bottom is around that price, and if it is going to correct or dip, it's going to get that low or even lower. But right now, we're building some more support levels higher than normal, which means that when silver does start to rally, we're going to see silver in the mid 18, maybe even $19 range, and when it corrects, it's going to drop down to the low 18s. So we're starting to build an $18 support foundation, which is extremely, extremely good for bullish prices. Now, there has been a 4-week-old uptrend for the bulls, and the bears have lost advantage because right now silver has been rallying. Now, I'm definitely thinking that all of the things happening in the economy have a huge part in this, are definitely playing a huge, huge, huge factor of this price momentum and the shift change. And I think that right now we're definitely seeing silver start to appreciate, and I'm really glad that it's happening more gradually than normal. Usually, even when silver was $19.50, it rallied and it shot up way too fast. I knew there was going to be a correction happening. So this is definitely a lot healthier as prices just do a more gradual, slow approach that is going to allow it to stand and stay there for a lot longer. You never want an asset or an investment to just boom overnight, because that means that's a huge red light indicator there's going to be a crash happening. Now, I definitely still, there's still some things happening that are, that could play in silver's downfall. Well, not downfall, but I guess could be a little harder for prices to move up. And that's whether the stock markets do come to terms, start to become more profitable, if the U.S.-China trade wars start to negotiate. But it seems like right now they're making absolutely no ground in this. And actually, Chinese officials said they don't ever think they're going to make a complete transaction. So that's definitely going to be helping precious metals prices. The dollar index is still in a weird spot, being very wishy-washy. So that's definitely going to be helping prices in the precious metals category as well. So if you are investing right now, I'm curious what your strategy is going to be. I'm going to talk a little bit about my strategy. So next month is going to be my big purchase, because all the holidays, the Black Friday deals coming up, that's when I usually take advantage of the prices and the deals that they have. I mean, Modern Coin Mart has tons of different Black Friday sales where they sell lots of 5, 10, and 15 of the new pandas that are coming out, and several other coins as well. So you definitely want to, if you are investing, stack some fiat currency for the side so you can make a big purchase, because I haven't felt too comfortable making purchases recently since the prices were such at a weird standstill. It was very fluctuating, and that's not normal for precious metals. I like to see, if silver's going to be $15 within the next month or so, I shouldn't see $19.50 silver. That means it's highly speculative, and that means there's a lot of emotional attachment into the market. So that means the prices could flip-flop at any chance. And this is a thing about investing. You never want to go all in. Because if you go all in, then you're setting yourself, you're setting in stone that price that you paid for. But what if it's at $19.50 and then you sell it all, but then it goes up to $22 in the next month or so? See, patience is key. If you are going to buy, sell, or trade, do little bits at a time. Don't buy all your silver at one price, because you're setting in that that's the price you're paying. And don't sell all your silver at one price, because then you might be selling yourself short. You want to do little bits at a time, like break it down. Let's say if silver's at, $17. Well, let's go for right now. Silver's at $18 and like 5 cents right now. So if you wanted to buy silver, don't buy all your silver right now because you're capping in that you're setting in stone that you're paying $18 an ounce. But what if it does correct? Since there has been a nice rally, what if it corrects back down to $17.60? Then you could have got 40 cents more per, per spot per ounce for your silver. Or even goes with selling. If you're going to be selling right now because it's higher and you're selling at $18, what if it goes up to $19 over the next couple weeks or month? You could have got an extra dollar per ounce of your silver. So only do it in increments to protect yourself from spot price and also without having to sell yourself short. A lot of people try to chase the dollar and they have that lack of patience. But if you are investing and if you need the money for emergencies, you shouldn't be investing into it right now anyways. You should be having some fiat currency stacked along the side to ensure that you are have a safety net, whether it's medical bills, whether it's rent, something that comes up out of the blue. You want to have some foundation attached to it. So right now, I definitely think that prices are in a better place, and I'm definitely really excited to see this $18 range starting to be the new bottom, because when it's that's the new bottom, then the new top is going to be much higher. So we could definitely see, and plus this is also what's going to be happening as it starts to appreciate. Media is going to start covering it more. There's going to be more articles written. More YouTube people in the YouTube community will be watching videos more. The videos get more views. This is influencing people to recognize the properties or the beneficial aspects that silver brings to the table, which is definitely going to help it in the long and short term. I don't think that we're ever going to see, $16 silver again, and if we do, it's going to be from something drastic, and that's the unknown factors. The unknown factors catch a lot of investors off guard because they don't incorporate them. You have to be, especially, well, I guess it's not as dominant in the world of precious metals as it is stock markets or cryptocurrency, but the unknown factors definitely catch investors off guard. That's the things that we don't know that will be happening that catch us off guard. Like, let's say in a couple of months, U.S.-China trade negotiations start going beautifully for some reason. I mean, it's highly unlikely, but for some reason that starts happening, or maybe the dollar index starts growing really strong, or maybe stocks start becoming extremely profitable. Those are things that could throw people off guard, that they weren't incorporating the unknown variables that could highly affect prices and throw things in the mix for the worst. So you also need to always be prepared and also have a game plan. If that does happen, what is your strategy going to be? That's stuff that you have to question yourself about and think about, because the reality is anything could happen, and especially the way the economy is right now, how things are so fast paced and there's so much emotional attachment to these prices. Things could happen at the snap of a finger to throw us all off guard, for the worse or for the better. So most times, 9 times out of 10, it is for the better, because anytime there's economic scare or any type of unsurety or unsatisfied people, they're going to be driving their money or transferring their money into precious metals, because they do know that it is a safe haven investment. So I definitely think that we're going to see $19 silver, sooner than later. And I think it's going to reach $19 before it goes back down to $17, mid $17. It's more likely that this is a rally, especially since it has been rising over the last 4 weeks. I don't see why it would stop now. So going backwards, though, when silver was $19.50, earlier, about 6 months ago, it was the same things happening that we have right now. This is what started U.S.-China trade negotiations and stock market volatility, were the two main culprits that pushed prices to that $19.50 level, and that's exactly what we're seeing happening right now. So there's a very good chance that we'll see that repeat. History does repeat itself, and it's just up to you guys as the investors if you're going to capitalize on it or not. So I'm going to wrap this video up here. I definitely just wanted to throw this in the air because this is definitely something we need to talk about. If we're going to be talking about prices on the lower side, we also need to talk about prices on the higher side, especially when it's such a key moment right now. We also have gold, which is going to be influencing silver's price as well. The gold to silver ratio is still, pretty up there, but it could obviously start normalizing back down to lower levels as we see silver start to catch up or outperform gold. Now, silver is definitely still the underperformed or undervalued metal, but I definitely think that silver is going to be outperforming gold sooner than later, but that also is up to you guys as well. So let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think the $19 silver is going to be here sooner than later, and what's the time frame? Also, I'd love to hear your perspective on this investing, on the strategy part of it, or the strategic side of it, on whether you are prepared for the unknown variables, or whether you are in buying, selling, or holding right now. Or are you trading? What's your strategy right now? Are you trading some gold for silver, or some silver for gold? And what's your mind state behind this entire thing right now? Whether it's the U.S.-China trade negotiations, whether it's dollar index, stock market volatility, what is your insight on this? What is your perspective? Is the Federal Reserve easing off interest rates to only 0.25%, or maybe even holding off and not making any more point-based cuts? Is that going to be incorporated in your strategy, or do you think that's going to be helping or hurting precious metals prices? So anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. Make sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, because I do post daily videos. Also, make sure to check out my merchandise store. It's the best way to support this channel. If you want a way to express your love for precious metals in a fashionable but also affordable manner, that is your place to go to. The link will be in the description. But anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. This was Silver Slayer. I will see you guys soon. Peace.